Hi there, I'm Math Mom, and today's episode is about
fractions.
Good! And we have a little tangerine here to do a demonstration with. Now, honey, what are fractions?
Parts of objects.
Parts of objects, parts of things, parts of numbers?
Parts of hours.
Yeah,
parts
sure.
Of time.
And what's your favorite show on TV?
22 minutes.
Yeah, 22 Minutes and Rick Mercer. How long are those programs, honey?
30 minutes.
And another way of saying 30 minutes is?
Half an hour.
Good, good. Okay, now, so a fraction is a whole thing that is divided into a number of pieces. Any number of pieces. If we have this one tangerine and I do this, how many pieces do we have?
2.
Good. And how many pieces do we need to make our one whole tangerine again?
2.
Yeah, we need both pieces to put back together to get our whole tangerine. Now, if I go like this, how about you guys count?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, let me get rid of these fibers here.
4, 5.
Good.
6, 7, 8.
Hey, an even number this time.
9, 10.
Good. Now, how many pieces do we need to make our one whole tangerine again?
10.
What if I take 2 away? Can we make our whole tangerine with what's left?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, we can't. Because if we try to make our whole tangerine with 8 pieces,
8.
exactly, we need all 10. Now, when we talk about fractions, a fraction has a numerator and a denominator. The denominator is what? What do we call the denominator? How do we define
10.
In this case, it's 10. You're right. Because it's all the number of pieces, the total number of pieces that we need to put our tangerine back together. Okay?
Okay.
Paying attention?
Yep.
Or is it just mommy? Okay, here's our little tangerine, and we put all 10 pieces back together to make our one whole tangerine. Now, what if we divide our tangerine like this into groups like this? How many groups am I making? How many groups do I have? Hope this shows up on the video. Count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's our denominator now?
5.
Yeah, why?
Well, because that's how many we have.
That's right, and we need all 5 groups to put back together to make our one tangerine. What if I take out 2 groups? Can we make our whole tangerine?
No.
Right? So our denominator is 5 because that's what we need to make our one whole tangerine. Now, a fraction has 2 parts, the numerator and the denominator. We've talked about the denominator. Can you guess what the numerator is?
1. Sorry.
The numerator can be anything, but the numerator is the actual pieces of tangerine that you have, okay? So if we go back to having our 10 separate pieces of tangerine, like this, and you don't like tangerines, so I'm just going to give you 2 pieces. You love tangerines, and I'm going to give the rest of this to you. What's the numerator for your fraction of the tangerine, honey?
2.
Yeah, what's your numerator for the fraction of the tangerine that you have?
8.
Good, because you have 2 pieces, and what actually, if your numerator is 2, what's the denominator, honey? The total number of pieces that we need to make
10.
Yeah, so your fraction, your portion of the tangerine is
10.
2. You have 2 pieces in the numerator, 10 in the denominator. Your fraction is 2 over 10. You, mister, what's your fraction, honey? What
8.
fraction of the tangerine do you have? 8 is the numerator. What's the denominator?
10.
Excellent. Okay, you can eat this now. So what we've done today in our introductory video is just introduce the concept of fractions. It's a big topic. There are going to be many videos about fractions. We just use a tangerine today to demonstrate how a whole thing can be divided into different parts. Next time we'll be using the whiteboard as usual to do more demonstrations of fractions, and I think this is good for the introduction, yeah? Yeah? Okay, good. Thank you so much for watching, and come back for more videos.